batteries and offer free installation on most makes and models. Visit us in person or shop online at batteriesplus.com.
Fan forecast.
Partly sunny today, high of 8. And Instagram, and you can win $100 in gas money thanks to your local Chevy dealers. One winner will be chosen every Friday. Brought to you by your select Heartland Chevy dealers. Find new roads, and you can watch us now at KFAN.com/watch. It's the Power Hour. It's presented by Quantum Fiber. Max and Hawk are blowing you kisses as we speak.
You suck!
I'm excited I get to snuggle up with Rosie here.
Look at you guys.
We can both be on camera,
Keep
apparently.
your hands to yourself.
You guys are very colorful, both of you. Look at you guys.
Yeah, that is a good color
That is a
scheme.
good color scheme.
You guys look like you're a contestant on Deal or No Deal. Do you guys remember that show specifically? They clearly made everyone wear like monochromatic, just one color, just the worst, cheesiest kind of collared shirts.
What are you saying?
And every no patterns, just
No,
hideous.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
No, I don't remember
it
that.
was very obvious that
Really?
that the
Producers,
said, nope, you have a select wardrobe, pick a shirt, and jump on stage. Everybody
Okay.
looked awful.
Deal or no deal?
No
That-
patterns,
good
no
show.
logos, just a shirt.
It had a nice run.
Corey, you remember I told you I had a cheesesteak in Philly?
Yes, sir.
So the place
Lucky.
I had it was at like a market. I didn't know anything about it. I couldn't remember the name of it. I described where I was at to John Bonus, and he told me all of the following.
Go for it, John.
Oh, you want me? Oh, you want me to actually repeat something?
was your
You
cue.
had it at Reading Terminal Market. Reading Terminal Market is a huge market that has been existing for now well over 150 years. It got its most recent name because it was in the Reading Terminal. Reading Terminal is the place where all the Reading Railroad trains came into, as in Reading Railroad on the Monopoly.
Yeah.
On the Monopoly.
And of course, for my entire life, I just assumed it was
Reading
reading.
Railroad. No, it's Reading Railroad.
Yeah.
Reading.
And now that is it's a huge market with you had cheesesteak, which is a good solid choice there, but maybe Aaron Gleeman would tell you the best sandwich in the world is in Reading Terminal Market.
I've heard him talk about that.
And it's a very, very good sandwich, and it's been voted best sandwich in the world. It's the Dinick's roast pork sandwich. So next time you make it there, you go a little bit further into the market and get the Dinick's.
Yeah.
But get there early because they will run out.
I can't believe how many different food options there were in that one area. It's a big area, don't get me wrong, but I took a ride on the Reading. And I had myself
I'm glad you went out and explored.
I walked all over that city.
I saw you did.
Did you make it to Independence Hall?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And we stayed right there by the, I guess, at the courthouse.
City Hall.
The City
Yes.
Hall right there.
Right.
And so it was right near everything. And it was, when you see that side of Philly, you're like, wow.
Philly's
this is
a very
great
cool city.
Yeah.
It really is.
City Hall's
So
a
much-
big City Hall's a big building, but it's not an especially tall building. And one of the
Right.
things about Philadelphia, which is weird about the downtown, and also maybe part of the reason why it's such a large and residentially filled downtown, is that they didn't allow, just out of tradition, there was no ordinance or anything, but just out of tradition, they wouldn't allow any building to be built higher than City Hall up until like 83
No
or
kidding.
something like that.
Wow.
And so none of the skyscrapers that exist there now in Philadelphia were there like 40, 50 years ago. So
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why everything's row homes and, more accessible. So
Pretty cool. It's a good place to spend some time if you didn't have any Vikings gear on.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and
Thank you,
Remodelers.
Builders and Remodelers.
Rosie, Phil Mickelson says he's not betting on football this season as he continues to recover from a gambling addiction. He
Right.
basically says to everybody else, have fun, bet in moderation, but I can't do that because he said, quote, the money wasn't ever the issue since our financial security has never been threatened, but I was so distracted I wasn't able to be present with the ones that I love, and I caused them a lot of harm. Now, there are allegations based on that dude's book that Phil Mickelson over the last 30 years may have bet $1 billion on sports with a net loss of over $100 million. Now, look, Rosie, there's a big part of me that wants to say a guy that gambled $1 billion over 30 years is just the GOAT. That was the end of my sentence.
That was it. Oh, I see.
How about the fact that he only lost like 10% of it?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
You're hitting 45% of the time? That's
Yeah, there's no he's the GOAT.
That's
$1 billion.
That's the vig.
The
There's
coolest
no,
thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Well, good for
Phil
him that,
Mickelson's the GOAT.
he's come clean a little bit about it. How not affecting his financial. He's very, 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 very fortunate because sadly, so many families are ruined by whatever your vice might be, even whether it's gambling or other things. But he didn't have that. He didn't have that problem. But I mean, his reputation preceded him. I mean, we spent enough time in Vegas to understand. I've heard plenty of Phil Mickelson stories, along with Michael Jordan stories and Charles Barkley stories, but most
stories.
what'd you say? I didn't speak up. You were mush mouth there. What was that?
Maybe a couple Chris Hockey stories.
Oh yeah, I've heard those.
Yeah.
Not to that extent, but
I'm working on it.
But Phil was, my God. I mean, there's some people that just have to have action on literally everything,
Yeah,
and
I know a few
not for
people
small.
like that.
Yeah, you know people like that, but not $50, $100. We're talking $5. Playing a game of horse against some strangers. I mean, I've heard those Jordan stories when he came to town here. I mean, he would pick at some 13-year-old kid just to have for ice cream or something. Yeah. You have to have something on it. Otherwise, it's not worth doing it.
Life is better with money on the line.
Well,
you got to feel
some people it
For
is.
a while it is.
For a while it is.
And then it ain't no mo.
Yeah. But, Phil's got his own issues right now.
Good for him, man. Take care of yourself.
Most popular players on the tour, then the live bit, and how people are perceiving him now from a fan standpoint, from his fellow golfers, and it's just kind of a hot mess. That one of the greatest golfers of our time is kind of having very human issues. Yeah.
ABC's going to air more Monday Night Football games than originally planned. I don't know how this works. An additional 10 games originally set to appear only on ESPN will be simulcast on ABC. Because of the writer's strike.
Okay, so what we saw last night happening a lot more now. They're doing it again next week, so we're going to have double headers every Monday night.
It sounds like it's just being simulcast.
Well, and I've heard they're experimenting with it this year to maybe do it more going forward.
Because they were only staggered by, an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
No, it was a lot of flipping around.
Well,
if you're into that last night.
Dunk last
When the
night.
NFL schedule was announced in May, ABC had 4 exclusive regular season games, including Monday night's matchup between Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and 5 being part of an ESPN simulcast. Last Monday's game between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills averaged 22.6 million viewers on ESPN, ABC, ESPN2, and ESPN Deportes. The most watched Monday night game since ESPN took over the package in 2016.
They're smart enough to know that, especially with the writer's strike, they're finally back to the table. But
are they?
They are. But it's going to put a huge crimp into the obviously primetime programming this year for all the major networks. And ABC's a lot better off putting on any football game. I mean, you could put on a test pattern with an NFL logo on it, and you'll outdraw anything else that's on TV that night. I mean, that's just fact. So they understand that having a doubleheader, adding another game, if they can make it work, it's to everyone's benefit, especially theirs.
I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, there's multiple games happening during the day on Sunday at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
Switch them to Monday, I guess.
Yeah.
Takes the luster off of having a, quote, primetime game, though, if you're battling another game.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
The whole point of Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football is you're the only show in town. It's everybody's watching you.
Well, they got to keep it even. They got to have either, like last night, 2 absolutely horrid games or 2 really good games. Because if you have one that's significantly more interesting than the other, then nobody's going to watch.
Right. They finished strong, but you're right, Max. There was a hot mess watching those games early on. Nobody could move the ball.
The Carolina Saints game was terrible.
Awful.
It was.
That Saints team is an all-time stinky team to watch.
Yeah.
The Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yet they're
so boring.
They're 2-0, but they're, I don't know. They probably still win the division. I don't know.
That division, too.
And it's not like doubleheaders are new. They've been here in the Twin Cities since the Love Boat with Fred Smoot.
Very popular.
Easy.
Can't find them anywhere for a while.
It's too easy. The phrase doubleheader and not think of that, though. Or is that just me?
No. Well, I don't know.
Mostly you.
Mostly you.
Don't forget, Dante was just shooting dice.
No, that was
Don't throw him under the bus.
That's
It's
what they
just
call it.
shooting dice.
Yeah.
who's the running back who said I'm married.
Michael Bennett.
No, it was
Chester
it was-
Taylor.
Nope. Damn it.
not Michael Bennett.
Oh,
You're-
Mo Williams.
Mo Williams,
Good
yeah.
call.
Oh my God! I
You
remembered
did it.
it.
You remember sports.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in that boat. I was just.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm married.
And don't forget, we heard Brian McKinney had one hell of a quote performance.
Yeah, man. Well done,
He
sir.
performed
Yeah.
quite the act.
That story will. Oh,
Go down
We need
history.
another one.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we
Look,
don't.
If they lose to the Chargers on Sunday,
Nope.
for God's sake,
That was
throw
during
a
the-
boat party. We need something to shake this thing up.
that was during the bye week, right? Because I remember
I
running.
don't have time to wait for the bye week. If they lose
that's
on
December.
Sunday,
Plus,
let's go.
it's gonna be too cold to have that love boat in with
it's
the bye
true.
week.
Right. Here's an odd story. The search continues for former NFL player Sergio Brown after his mother was found dead with assault injuries near a creek behind her suburban Chicago home. The body of 73-year-old Myrtle Brown was discovered on Saturday after relatives alerted authorities that they'd been unable to find or contact her or her son.
Oh, geez.
Her death was ruled a homicide. It's unclear what led up to her death, and authorities have not provided any information on a possible suspect in the case. The investigation continues. The grieving family has asked for help finding Sergio. My brother Sergio is still missing. If anyone knows where he is, I want him to know that I love him. Please come home.
Yeah, that's been the hard part with all of the headlines,
All
right?
of
Is
it,
they say
We talked about this.
NFL player, quote, missing, right? Mother found dead due to a homicide. They're not saying they think he did it,
Yeah.
but if you,
They're not saying he didn't.
Right, but
Right.
they use the
Right.
word missing and not, on the run, or they don't know where he is. Just
Or fear dead
right,
or
they're
in
making it
danger.
correct.
Yeah,
the
right.
headlines imply that he also might be dead, or they're concerned for his whereabouts. But I don't know this guy at all. Do you guys remember this player?
I've
Played-
never heard of him.
Played for a bunch of different teams.
Yeah.
I don't recognize
Patriots,
the name.
Colts,
Yeah.
Jacksonville,
Yep.
Buffalo, Notre Dame,
Missing.
35-year-old guy.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'm with you.
That's a terrible story.
I
Yeah,
don't,
it sure is.
yeah, that's terrible, and continues to be odder and odder every time I read a different story. So yeah, that's happening.
All right.
Let's see. I got other things right here as well. Where the hell is it? Oh yeah. Here we go. Sorry. The long-awaited Fontainebleau Las Vegas is scheduled to open December 13th. You talked about this yesterday, Zacho. It's official. Plans for the property on the North Strip were first announced 18 years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
Construction
Been
started
sitting
in
there. Yeah.
2007, but the project was abandoned during the 2009 financial crisis. Then, after several ownership changes and a few visits to Vegas by yours truly, it returned to its current owner. The Fontainebleau, which has a sister property on Miami Beach,
That's
is now
the
taking
famous one.
reservations online.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
That's
this
where
is
all
the
the
one.
movie
It's
stars went.
It's down by Peppermill. It's
Yes.
just been sitting there forever.
Right.
And it was my brother that told me a long time ago that because of squatters, they've had to essentially have round-the-clock security for the last 15 years because it's a giant
Right.
abandoned building.
Right.
And there's a lot of homeless people in Las Vegas.
There's
so
a
it's,
few.
hey, let's go stay at the Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
So they've had to have security because otherwise it's going to be like The Walking Dead. It's
Yeah,
going to
like
be
a Fountain of
Zombie Nation.
Brown.
Right.
Oh.
So, look, this is a classic Vegas scenario. You're down at Peppermill, you're like, hey, there's Fontainebleau, because it's like basically the
Right.
next building. That's probably a 15-minute walk.
Oh,
correct.
I ain't
So
walking
true.
down
No.
to Fontainebleau.
No, but you walk everywhere in Vegas.
Yeah, not when it's hot out, though.
It's always hot out.
It's always hot out.
Yeah.
Not in December
Yeah,
when
there-
we're going.
There was a
When did you say it's opening, Hawk?
December
the
13th.
day. I think
It's like the day after the.
That is the day after we're there, isn't it?
Yeah.
December
Yeah.
13th. When did we
Yeah.
play there?
It's a Wednesday. We leave on a Monday, the 11th. I
Oh,
believe.
wow.
Well, Hawk will
well,
stay.
Stick around, everybody.
Well, yeah, we heard something similar that a cabbie or Uber driver told us that they are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on security for that place because there were so many. Same thing with Resort World before that was
Yeah, you can't let
finally
it get
put back
overrun.
together. Yeah.
And finally, then we'll take a break and come back for the final segment. The Powerball jackpot soaring with no grand prize winner Monday night. The latest rollover means $672 million are on the line tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You know Phil's got action on that.
Oh,
right?
of course. Yeah.
How many tickets does Phil buy?
Yeah.
Headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns. We go commercial free the rest of the way on the Fan.
Coming to Hulu this Friday and Saturday.
Don't miss our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
The biggest superstars from all genres of music. Bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right, everything you earned doubled. The cash back from trips, restaurants, all doubled. Seriously, though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match.
Paid actor portrayal.
I didn't see it coming. Life can be so unpredictable. After losing my dad, it made me think about my family if something were to happen to me. The mortgage, car payments, and all the other bills. Even things like our annual summer vacation would be out of reach. I had heard about life insurance through Ethos and how easy it was to get coverage. They were right. I knew it was time to stop putting it off and get life insurance right now. I got on my computer and went to ethoslife.com. In just 10 minutes, I was covered. And boom, family protected. Thanks to Ethos, my family won't have to worry about the bills if the unpredictable happens to me.
Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's GETETHOS.com.
At Early Bird Electric, we take pride in the fact that no one is more committed to community excellence than we are. We're proud to offer discounts for military, seniors, and first responders. Early Bird Electric, committed to excellence. Visit earlybirdelectricians.com or call 612-THE-BIRD.
Hey, it's Corey Co. Power Trip Morning Show for my friends at Zero Res. You can get a hold of them by calling 952-ZERO-RES or going online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. If you need your carpets cleaned at your home, your cabin, or your business this fall, definitely call 952-ZERO-RES. It's something I've been doing for over a decade. My wife's a big fan. I'm a big fan because when they leave your house, your carpet looks, smells, and feels like it's absolutely brand new. So if you are, let's say, I don't know, Sunday at noon, going to have people over for the big game, why not call Zero Res and make sure your carpet looks as clean as possible before that happens. And when you do so, make sure you mention KFAN because then they can get you the KFAN special, which is 3 rooms starting at just $149. And the entire month of September, they'll also take $100 off your air duct cleaning if you mention that you heard this on KFAN as well. So if you want all that dust and dirt and allergens to stop circulating, to have Zero Res get rid of it, that's what I would do. Mention KFAN, get your air duct system cleaned. 2 ways to get a hold of them again, 952-ZERO-RES or online right now at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res spells the same forward and backward. Mention KFAN at 952-ZERO-RES.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey, and fall is on its way, and I'll tell you what, I am so in love with this time of year. I know you are too. Olivia Weight Control Centers want to help you make the most of every single one of these beautiful days. Whether it's a walk around one of the beautiful lakes or just enjoying changing colors, when you feel healthier, everything is better, everything looks better, everything feels better. Join Olivia Weight Control Centers right now. Get 3 months for free. With Livia's doctor-recommended program, you could lose up to 10 pounds or more in the first 2 weeks. I did this program more than 10 years ago. At the time, I lost more than 50 pounds, 53 as a matter of fact. I've kept it off and lost more than that. Once you learn this program and join the team at Livia, the progress is immediate, it's rapid, and it is life-changing. Right now, you'll get 3 months free if you join Livia right now. Today, call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit Livia.com. That's Livea, Livia.com. It's a limited-time offer, so join today and get 3 months of your personalized program for free. Call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit Livia.com. Livia, voted Minnesota's best weight loss program 3 years in a row.
You know your business. At Excel Energy, we know saving your business money. So if you run an auto dealership, you know never to use a 5W30 oil when you really need a 10W30. Or if you make donuts, you know the secret is an overnight rise at just the right temperature. But what you might not know is how to save your business money and energy. That's our job. Whether your business is big or small, we'll help you find energy efficiency upgrades and money-saving rebates. Visit excelenergy.com/energy advisors.
Everybody is made to shine. Shane Company, fine jewelry since 1929.
5 years, no interest, or save 25% off industry best Elements windows. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Dave Chappelle returns to Minnesota this Saturday at the XL Energy Center. We've got your last shot at tickets. Caller 11 right now will win a pair of tickets to the legendary comedian. 1-800-320-5326. That's 1-800-320-5326. Hey, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Duh.
Jump on the phones right now.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Dave Chappelle. Why didn't I go to that? I should have gone to that.
I don't know why you're not going to.
I can't believe he's playing the X. That's pretty wild. He's played a lot of small venues in town here over the years.
Yeah.
He's good buds with my former coworker, Reg Chapman. They grew up together, and he would always visit us down at the station. When
Reg is from Yellow Springs?
Wherever he's from.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
they've known each other for a long time.
Oh,
and
I did not know that.
yeah, he's come down. He was very charming when he come down the station and meet with everybody and say hello. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah.
Are you going to do your headlines first?
Sure. Now it's time for headlines.
Rosie, according to a new poll, 40% of people say they never go commando, but about a third of Americans say they go commando regularly. When was the last time you walked around the halls of KFAN without underwear?
I want to say pretty much never.
Well, then just say it.
Yeah, never.
Never.
Never here.
Bonus, how often do you go commando?
Pretty rarely.
Yeah.
But not
never?
Never. Give me a scenario where John Bonus would be walking around town without underwear. Is this leaving the house commando or just sweatpants on a Sunday?
Leaving the house commando.
Leaving the house commando. Give me a scenario where that has been a real thing.
Maybe just in a hurry, and I don't.
Hurry?
Just grab the shorts.
can't take the time.
You want to save those 4 seconds for sure.
Yeah,
critical
like
4 seconds.
if I go for a run, sometimes I'm just wearing the gym shorts.
Wow, that is an aggressive run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not something people do?
That's not a chafe situation?
Well,
You
they,
wouldn't want
they
some
have
kind...
built-in undies in those shorts he's talking about, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Nope.
Nope, not necessarily. No.
You let her flop around?
Jeez, what are you doing?
Wow.
Good for you, Bonus.
That's incredible.
Zach, sit
What a
down.
revelation.
Yeah.
It is a revelation.
Put Thor's hammer away.
Yeah. My butt's too dirty. I can't go without undies.
I knew you were going to go that direction.
Well, it is. And if you see me, if I go commando, it's because I destroyed my underwear and had to throw them away.
Your mic is on.
What do you think the gender breakdown is of the commando?
Well, I hope it's like
way
90%.
higher female.
Oh, way higher.
You're asking the wrong crowd.
I sure love the idea of that.
Yeah.
That turns Hawk on.
It certainly does.
Turds Hawk.
Turns Hawk. That's his dad's
The
street
group
name.
of people
Vacation
most
spot.
likely to go to commando are men under 45 that live on the West Coast.
That
Yeah,
makes
it's too
sense.
hot.
The humidity,
Yeah.
a lot of chafing
Four
going on.
shirts.
Hawk, remember when you would always talk about how you want to wear a skirt?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Would you wear undies under that?
I sure wouldn't.
Yes.
You gotta let the breeze blow.
Yeah. Whoa.
That'd be sweet.
I mean, a kilt.
Yeah,
He'd wear, no, he would wear a lady's skirt.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
He pees sitting
go
down.
Mel Gibson on the bit with Braveheart.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah.
According to a new report, the average person in America considers their home to be completely clean. Blank days a year.
Oh, I thought you were every day. I thought, what?
How many days on average
Completely
does
clean.
the average American say that their home is, quote, completely clean?
Well, that's
20.
Real.
12.
Good number, Bonus.
Why even guess? That's pretty goddamn
Yeah.
close. 11 is the answer.
Yeah.
Wow, Bonus, you're
11 days of the year. I think it's less than that at my house. Kids don't help. Dogs don't help.
No, pets
Yeah.
do not help at all.
Right? If you live by yourself or with just your spouse, I think your number probably is higher. You got kids,
Right.
it's never clean.
No.
Yeah, there's a difference between messy and dirty, though.
Yeah, good
Right.
point.
Right. Right.
Stuff not in its place.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
don't
if you're
consider
having a
that.
giant, like if you're having a giant like neighborhood party, or you're hosting Christmas
holidays.
or whatever, then you go top to bottom. Let's get this house spotless
Right.
for the party.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
That happens a couple times a year.
Yeah.
So then the rest of the year, maybe 4 or 5 days. Hey, the house looks really good. And the kids get off the bus, and you're like, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Well,
Immediately ruined.
There are dust bunnies
Dang it.
everywhere, so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Dust bunnies.
Dust bunnies.
Sounds hot.
Well,
It's like Playboy bunnies.
they kind of are.
Well, and people who hire their house to get cleaned probably do it about once a month.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah.
I would think.
Man.
I think so. That's a good point. You're right. That's 12 times a year. Yeah.
What I'm about to say sounds like I'm making this up.
Oh.
I'm going to read a headline. Rosie, that's the spirit of this whole bit.
I understand that.
I don't have
I know.
context.
Right.
I can't explain
You
this.
can't-
I'm just going to read
we will
it.
not
and then
ask
you
questions.
can take it in any direction you want.
Whoa.
You ready?
Yep.
And I read. Nicolas Cage's look in his new Western, Butcher's Crossing, was inspired by Michael Jordan and Marlon Brando.
What?
Wait, what?
What is?
Okay, that's obscure as it gets.
Nicolas Cage's new look in his Western, Butcher's Crossing, was inspired by Michael Jordan and Marlon Brando.
So he's got those pull-away pants?
Can't imagine.
I don't have context.
The context
Holy
between
sweats.
Jordan and Brando. Forgetting Nicolas Cage's entrance into this thing as the man who's starring in it.
Even
What
if-
possible, Mac? What the world is
Even
Michael?
if it said Michael Jordan and Marlon Wayans, it still wouldn't make very much sense, let alone Marlon Brando.
I mean, is it a Godfather thing? Is it a? I don't know.
Does he have a cigar? Does he wear a basketball jersey?
Is he constantly
that-
gambling?
Go on.
The hoop earring, though, he's got to have the hoop earring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does that song play every time the Bulls are introduced, whenever he's on stage or screen? Not that one.
That's not that the one.
It's really windy.
Not that one.
That is a bizarre statement.
So anyway, Michael Jordan and Marlon Brando walk into a saloon, and
What's Cage's best film?
Whoa.
The Rock.
National
Rock is
Treasure,
great.
National
National Treasure's
Treasure
great.
Secrets.
A Matchstick
I
Man
like
is
The
great.
Rock a lot.
Raising Arizona's great.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
bingo.
There's your winner.
Max, once again, you raised the
You did
bar
it.
because it's a Coen Brothers movie.
Yep, you did it.
That was such a good movie.
That most recent one was really good, too, with Pedro Pascal,
I liked it
where he
too.
was just Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Right,
It was
yeah.
a good movie.
Leaving Las Vegas was damn good.
Real good.
Yeah, he was.
Isn't that what he won the award for?
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
that was.
I
some
still think Matchstick
haunting.
Man is his most fun movie, though.
That's-
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's
Raising
great.
Arizona is the most.
Kick-Ass. He's good in Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is a
Kick-Ass is a
great
sweet film.
movie.
Yeah.
I forgot that he was in that.
He was in that one Scorsese movie, too, that was...
The Godfather?
Oh, it's like something about the dead.
Maxo, how bad is Ghost Rider?
Oh,
Dude,
come on.
That movie
Pretty
is
bad.
That's awful.
one
Hawk,
of the
the
worst
best.
movies of
That's
all
terrible.
Hawk, there's no way you like that film.
No.
I loved it.
That's a Marvel character, right?
time. Yeah. They're going to bring him back here soon.
I've
So
heard,
bad.
I've heard he's in the new Deadpool 3.
Yeah,
As
there's
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
There's been a lot of rumors. Pretty much anybody that's ever played a Marvel role in the past pre-MCU is rumored to be in the new Deadpool movie. All the old X-Men, Halle Berry. I think they already confirmed that Jennifer Gardner is coming back as Elektra.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they even bring Chris Evans back as a really super meta joke. Because
That's
he
what I
was
was
Human
wondering.
Torch,
Right.
and he was Captain America. So
Right.
I could
Oh, wow.
see them bringing him back in that capacity
God,
as
Hawk
well.
loves that film.
And if those guys don't come back for that, they're coming back for Secret Wars. That's the only way they can make it bigger than the previous, like Infinity War and Endgame, is they're going to get anybody that's ever been a Marvel hero all on the screen at the same time. Probably even animated, because I've heard rumors that the characters from the new Miles Morales movie are going to be in those movies as well.
Oh, so since you brought it up,
Nerds!
I rewatched the second Spider-Verse
They're nerds.
one.
So
Spider-Verse
good.
movie.
It's
Yeah. So good.
It's incredible.
It might be the best Marvel movie I've seen since Infinity War.
It's another cartoon, right?
No, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It might be it might be the best superhero movie, period. It's that
It was
good.
very good.
Infinity Wars is a great film.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a great film. Yes.
Speaking of nerds, millennial women say nerds make the best husbands.
That's
Yeah,
funny that
that's
you
true.
said. Yeah,
Of course.
this is what she
The
said.
nerds. You go for the nerd. If he owns a lightsaber, green flag. If he has purchased a wand from the wizarding world of Harry Potter, greenest possible flag. If he has an unhealthy obsession with Ahsoka Tano, you better run to the altar. Bonus points if he's obsessed with Monopoly, because those little underestimated nerd boys grow up to be men who see what's in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're
Hockey
nerds.
Hockey
They're
has
nerds.
purchased
They're
2
nerds.
of those things.
He has.
He bought
They're nerds.
how many Harry Potter wands did you buy?
3.
Yeah, how much were they?
Too much.
A lot.
Like $200 a piece?
Yeah, but that's when he was getting hand pays left and right. He didn't care.
Yeah, he don't care.
Here's a wand. Here you go. Here you go. A list of things that foreigners think Americans are, quote, obsessed with, Rosie. This is what the rest of the world thinks that we are obsessed with. Ready?
A succulent Chinese meal.
Brilliant.
I'm obsessed with a lot of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
They think we love breadsticks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
breadsticks are great.
Things, quote, being haunted.
Nope, hate
Yep,
that.
that is true. People love
You're
that.
not.
Americans
That is true.
seem to love
They
that.
love being scared.
Making up handshakes.
Oh,
my
sure.
God.
Yeah, of course.
The beaver.
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie.
How did they not caught on to that?
I suggested that.
This says ice. I don't know if that means jewelry or the actual
No, ice.
I think ice.
They mean the actual
Because
ice.
Europeans don't have.
You got to ask for
You
it.
gotta-
Yeah,
yeah,
actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in certain places like
ice cold drinks is
like your
impossible.
place, Corey, Cane's, people specifically love the Cane's ice.
Yeah,
Those
that's the
little-
old
well, that's
Metrodome
true.
ice.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
little crushed ice.
They have machines that'll make it.
Candles.
Oh, I love.
Candles, I would say. Is that
What's
an
so
American thing? I think it must be. There's a zillion of them.
What were you going to say, Sauce? You love what?
They're laughing at me. I meant. Hold on. Time out.
They love the ice there. They have machines that make it.
I meant like at home that you can have at home. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I got ahead of myself.
I'm like, wow. What did you think? We thought they had little men in the back room carving out ice.
No, sorry. They have them. They have where you can have them at home. Sorry.
Do it.
Okay.
Then I
love,
said candles, and you were going to say?
love them. I buy them all the time.
Candles are the best.
Smoking hot.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, they are.
The more Christmassy
Don't think that's
smell,
how they
the
work.
better.
What's
Smell good.
Do Europeans not get into candles? It
Yeah,
seems like
Rosie,
a European thing.
What's your favorite scent of candle?
The beaver.
Mark.
That's not true.
Other than the
Yeah.
what I heard.
That's not.
It's very newsman-like.
That was very Don Shelby-like.
It was. Yes.
I thought Walter Cronkite just walked in the room.
Foreigners also think we're obsessed with Olive Garden and the word
Oh, my
literally.
God.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of both.
Literally?
And guess what's coming
Yes.
back?
Olive Garden.
Unlimited
The
breadsticks.
never-ending pasta
Oh, the
bowl.
pasta bowl.
Is it?
It's back to Minneapolis here?
Yeah.
Which means Zach will be in line. Literally is an epidemic with kids.
I say it too.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can't stop.
No.
They can't tell a story or a sentence without saying literally 7,000
I do
times.
I
this.
blame
My son-
Instagram. This is all on Instagram.
When my son was growing up, the word I would drive me crazy. He would use the word like.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
the
yeah.
time. I went, Nick, you've
Fair.
got to stop saying the word like.
It's
But
a-
they didn't know any better at the time.
Well, and think
he was
about
probably
it.
11 or 10 or 11.
You can't be a
Guilty.
broadcaster and say the word like 1,000 times. It sounds like you can't put together
Right.
a sentence.
Correct.
You can't say
can't
the
find
word
a
like
word.
over and over and over and
Here, you just
over.
did it again.
Why are you looking at me? Do I say it a lot?
Katy Perry all the time. Katy Perry sold her catalog for $225 million. Christopher, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Who bought it?
Is this going to be kind of like NFTs or those what were those gorilla things? The sad gorilla. What was it? What was it? The ape bits that went ballistic.
Those were
What were those
NFTs,
called?
weren't they?
Something
Yeah, but-
monkeys or something.
Oh, hold
I
on.
don't
What the
know.
hell were those called again? Doesn't matter.
We're just talking about primate things now.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of those apes. The bored apes. Bored apes.
ape.
Bored ape.
Okay.
I can't imagine somebody's going to get their money back if they spend $225 on Katy Perry's catalog. Are these actual good investments?
Well, it depends.
Feels like a waste of money.
If they own the rights to the songs, they can let them be used in commercials and in movies and such like that, and make the residuals off that.
But $225 is her catalog really worth $225?
Oh, she's got
I don't
Got
some.
a, she's got a lot
yeah.
of hits.
Yeah, she does.
Man, must be nice having that kind of a catalog. That seems like so much money for Katy Perry.
You know what I missed?
Does.
The JCPenney catalog.
Oh God,
Sure you
which section?
I loved it.
The J.C. Penney catalog?
Yeah, man, at Christmas time.
Yeah,
oh,
the
my
Sears
gosh.
catalog. Yeah,
The
my
Sears
grandma would bring that
catalog.
over.
Christmas catalogs.
Yeah.
The big ones.
At
Not the ones that get in the mail
Christmas-
every single bleeping day.
No, yeah. The
It was
big
a
ones
big
for
day when that
Christmas,
showed
man.
up. The Christmas
Yeah,
one showed
hell
up.
yeah.
Circle what you want. and
The Christmas one
entire
showed up. That
toy
was
section.
awesome
Yes.
as a kid.
Oh, the
The
best.
Toys R Us one.
That was the internet for us. Yeah,
Those
that's the
little-
old
Well, that's
Metrodome
true.
It's
ice.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Little crushed
That was
ice.
They have
Um,
machines that'll make it. Yeah, that was real dumb. But I meant like at home. I meant at home. I didn't speak the full sentence.
I think you're doing great.
No, you
Me
don't.
too.
You've never thought that. Not once. What was that?
Just shush.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so Drew Barrymore changed her mind.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
not going to come
Bill
back.
Maher.
Bill
Yeah,
Maher
he did
reversed
as
his
well.
decision. He tried to claim.
You realize what an idiotic decision it was?
Well, he's trying to claim that the reason why he's coming back is
Back
not
at
the
the table.
backlash. It's because they're back at the table.
Yeah.
Who knows if that's true or not? Who cares?
It's not true.
But that's what he's claiming. So he's also not coming back. But,
Right.
He's not coming back.
He'll be back, but once the strike is finally settled,
Yep.
God, I hope it's soon.
Yes. So according to this story, Sherry Shepard seems to be the only talk show that's still in production. Technically, she's not breaking the strike because her show doesn't employ WGA writers. I think if you've seen that show, you would say that sounds
They need a
about
writer.
right.
I've never seen the show, so I
Hawk
can't
loves
comment
that
on it.
show.
It's the best show on television.
I didn't know.
Wasn't Sherry Shepard the one that once asked if the Earth was flat? I think she was.
Yes.
I hope not.
I saw somebody post on Twitter. It was
Kyrie
kind of a
Irving?
genius idea. They said that their 11-year-old kid. This was like one of those viral tweets. That their 11-year-old kid had an idea for a reality TV show where you find a bunch of flat earthers and basically say, "Let's turn this into Amazing Race. We'll film you guys
falling off.
going to the end of the Earth. Right. If it's flat, let's go. We'll follow you. Let's go."
What?
I think that'd be
Seems like a waste of time. It would be
awesome. Just let them.
The Discovery.
Yeah, whether it's what do they want? Planes, helicopters, boats,
Planes,
whatever you want.
automobiles.
We'll film you. Let's go to the edge of
Finding
the Earth.
the end of the
Find
Earth.
the end if it's flat. That'd
Sauce,
be hilarious.
Yeah, Daddy.
grab your phone, leave the studio.
Oh, no. Is it over?
No. Remember we talked about the break?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, grab your phone, leave the studio.
You on the phone again, bitch?
We're actually
Great
asking
question.
you to get on your phone and leave the studio.
Yeah, leave the studio.
What's happening?
Call the hotline.
We got a new bit.
Oh, you do?
It's an old bit.
Oh, Sauce on the street?
Sauce is on the street.
been a while.
I'm sending him out. I've given him a couple of different assignments.
It's been a while for this.
He needs to jump on the phone real quick, and I've got two that I think are perfect. He's in the studio right now.
What a great day to bring this back because, Rosie, I don't know if you heard the opening segment, but...
Yeah, I've got that.
Of the whole show?
Yes.
I did not. I was
Well,
sleeping.
The gist of it is Chris gave Sauce an opportunity to show his improv skills, and
Yeah.
let's just say he did.
Came through.
Right.
He did.
He
We'll play
showed
that for you,
technically what
too.
he's capable of doing. We can
Right.
play that in a second. But that's basically what this is. Chris is going to read Sauce a story.
All right.
Yeah.
Sauce has not been privy to this story, right? He hasn't
is right.
seen it.
All right.
He has,
And
he has to report on the street as if he's actually
He's
in
there.
the middle of
I
the story.
love this.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a
Yeah, it
while,
has
and
been.
I'm only going to do two because I do want to get to his acting from earlier this morning. But here we go. Here's the news story. Ready? This morning, our top story is as follows. An unidentified football fan who was naked and covered in human excrement was discovered in a construction site hole near the Buffalo Bills home opener on Sunday. The extent of his injuries was a cut to his forehead. According to a thread, the unnamed man is a 29-year-old who jumped over a fence by the stadium construction site, fell 30 to 40 feet, and was found naked, covered in excrement in a porta potty. Later, he was found that he was on drugs, alcohol, and some LSD, cocaine, and marijuana. We go live to Buffalo, where Sauce is live on the street covering this story. Sauce, what's going on?
Meat Sauce is here on the street in Buffalo, and I just want to say we have breaking news. Someone has found a time machine because a 29-year-old Chris Hockey's dad, who went back in time to then show up to this game as a 29-year-old, is covered in human feces. He was so sick and tired of the football game that he is now here. We go live to Chris Hockey's dad. Hey, buddy, you want to be on the air about your poop covering? No. He doesn't want to go on the air, but it's Chris Hockey's dad covered in poop. Back to you.
Real quick, Sauce on the street, if you don't mind, a couple of follow-up questions. Why did he go back in time to be 29 years old?
Because he said when he was 29, that's when he discovered poop porn, and he said that was the best years of his life.
Wow, you talk to him even though he won't talk to you?
He'll talk to me. He just doesn't want to let his son down again because he's currently covered in poop. He refuses to be washed off. He says this is who he is now. This is his lifestyle, and he currently identifies as human poop.
Last follow-up. Oh, jeez. I forgot my follow-up question. Never mind.
So, Sauce, is there a chance that 29-year-old Chris Hockey, Chris Hockey's dad, the time traveler, runs into his older self, also covered in poop at the exact same game? And will that disrupt the space-time continuum?
Corey, you are correct, and I've just been told that Chris Hockey's dad has left. I can't find him.
Which
so he
one?
may have found his former self and screwed up the space-time continuum.
Space-time what?
Oh, sorry, my phone broke up. There's poop hands trying to grab. Hey, stop grabbing my phone! You stink!
Did he just say poop
The
hands?
space-time continuum. Now Doc Brown's here, and he is covered in fecal matter. It's a whole thing, and they are now making love on the middle of the football field.
My dad is making love to Doc Brown from Back to the Future, covered in poop on the football field.
Now Marty McFly's here. It's the whole thing.
Man, I'm so glad we sent you to Buffalo. That has been Sauce on the Street Part 1.
I do have a lot of questions, not necessarily for Sauce, but I really would want to know why your dad wants to relive that so badly.
I don't know.
And I don't know about you, but when you time travel, if you've seen Back to the Future, when you time travel, how old is your dad?
He's 72.
So if you're 72, when you travel back in time, you're still 72.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he went back to see his 29-year-old self.
Right.
And then said, hey, buddy, cover yourself in poop as quickly as possible. You're going to love it for the next 40-plus years of your life. I don't think you get to go back in time yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I love the idea that the
you can
top
make it up.
story isn't that there's an actual time machine that works. It's that my dad's covered in poop.
Right.
Don't worry, I've got one more story. Ladies and gentlemen, it is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. National Talk Like a Pirate Day. And we go live to Tampa, where Meat Sauce Paul Lambert is celebrating with the good people at Tampa Bay. Sauce, live on the street. How are you, Sauce? What's going on?
You couldn't believe the sight that I am seeing now in Tampa Bay as live at Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's a whole festivity here. We go live to a guy who claims to be the real-life Captain Hook. Hang on. Let me answer the phone.
You're answering the phone? What?
Arrgh. This is me, Captain Hooky. No.
Oh, my God.
Hook, buddy. Okay, he's gone. He left. He couldn't talk that long. There's a huge orgy going on in the middle of Tampa Bay Football Stadium. Doc Brown is now here. It's complete and utter pandemonium.
He took an improv class.
He did.
I promise.
It's not exactly Dudley Riggs at its finest.
It's a dud, all right.
Thanks, Sauce.
Thanks, Sauce. It's pandemonium.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, neither did the improv classes. Sauce.
Is he back in here now?
You've seen Back to the Future, right?
He's out of breath.
I am. What?
You've seen Back to the Future, correct?
Yeah.
All three of them?
Yeah, BT squared F2, yeah.
You know, when you travel back in time, you don't get younger.
No, I missed the part about how current Dwight went back in time, and then 29-year-old Dwight, like Biff does, took the time machine to now.
But you said that the 29-year-old Chris Hockey's dad loved being covered in excrement.
Yes.
But older Chris Hockey's dad flew back in time to tell the one who's already obsessed with being covered in excrement how great it is.
Yeah.
So shouldn't he have
understand
gone back even further to be like, look, you got to get on this as quickly as possible. You're going to love it for the rest of your life. Why would he go back and tell the one that's already experiencing it, you're doing a great job?
But Corey, you're missing the other piece here. This is happening now.
Yeah.
So it's the 29-year-old
Good point.
Chris Hockey's dad.
Right.
So
That's a
he
great point.
discovered a time
Wow.
machine.
Am I in time?
43 years ago.
Wow.
And went forward 43 years.
Oh, just to
so
be
he
there.
could meet the 72-year-old and also jump into
See,
excrement.
Bonus got it.
No,
Rosie,
I don't think
Man,
you
I'm
did.
so confused.
I know, but I do have this, Rosie. I'm going to play this for you
Okay,
first.
so
because,
earlier in the
that
day?
wasn't such great acting, but this
All right.
was fantastic.
Acting?
Now I have audio from an Australian man being arrested.
All right.
This looks like it's in the 80s. Somebody sent it to me yesterday. I thought it was brilliant. I got a bunch of sound bites from it. Here is the Aussie gentleman being arrested, and he sounds like he's from the 50s.
Under arrest. Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
Very, very Monty Python-like.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
well
Right.
said. Well
Right.
said.
Really is.
So I cut all that up this morning, and then I called Sauce and thought,
sure.
I'm going to let him do a little acting. He had no idea I was calling, and this is what happened. And for all of you with kids in the car, I'm sorry about the word penis so often, but here we go.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
What?
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
What about your penis?
Get your hand off my penis!
All right, I will.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Ta-ta and farewell.
Are you singing?
Ta-ta and farewell.
I don't know what you're saying, sir.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Huh?
Get your hand off my penis!
All right, I will. I'll stop touching your penis.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Your lit penis? Why did you light it on fire?
Ta-ta and farewell.
Did you fall down a flight of stairs?
Ta-ta and farewell.
Are you summoning something?
Gentlemen.
Sure. I guess you would call me that.
Ah, yes. Ta-ta and farewell.
Almost done.
I don't know what you're saying.
A succulent Chinese meal.
That would be great. I would have some. Bring some over.
Ta-ta and farewell.
Again, I don't know what you're saying.
Ta-ta and farewell.
No idea, sir.
What?
You heard me. Mike Doherty here.
He's saying ta-ta and farewell.
I thought he was saying, I don't know what he was saying. That sounded like he was summoning something.
So there you go. Acting 101.
I can't get John Cleese out of my mind
I know.
with that audio.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
honestly
Now
could
that you
just
say that, you're
see
right.
him,
Yeah.
John Cleese standing there doing that whole bit.
Yeah, it's John Cleese and Ryan Stiles.
Yes, thank you.
So good.
Call it mockery.
Anyway, there you go.
Wayne
That's
Brown.
acting.
Very good.
Yeah.
Dean!
Well done, sir.
Well done,
And you
Saucy.
are something.
You really are
electric.
Thank you. That's kind of all of you to say such nice things.
We had to take and use your improv skills.
Thank you.
We don't do that enough, and
I appreciate
congratulations.
that. They're
Look,
very
we had
bad.
bonus today. Look at you.
I know
Thank
that.
you,
Hey,
John.
sure.
Why
Thank you, Johnny
not, man?
Bones.
It's been fun. Ta-ta and farewell.
Hey,
See, I didn't know what he was saying.
What are you summoning?
Rosa, real quick.
Yes, sir.
On this date, in what year do you think Mary Tyler Moore Show debuted on CBS on this date?
1974.
1970.
Oh, my
Very
God.
close.
Was that?
How
Wow.
about that?
I had no idea.
How about that?
All right, Rosie,
Yeah.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're back 5:30 to 9. Tomorrow, Parrish will be here. Oak will be here. We'll talk to Grimmer. We'll do Duel of the Decades. Rosie will be here. It'll be
Pandemonium.
pandemonium. Chris Hockey's dad will be covered in excrement regardless of his age. That's tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow.
Ta-ta and farewell.